It had been raining the night before, but thankfully the next day dawned bright and clear. We watched the sun rising over Annapurna South and Himchuli. From Ulleri, we proceeded towards Ghorepani. The trail was relatively easier than the day before. We had to make way for ponies and mules a few times. Animals get right of way, but always try to move towards the mountainside or you risk being nudged off the edge of the path. It was an interesting contrast. One moment we were enjoying the peace and quiet, listening to the placid mooing of a buffalo. In the next instant, the peace was shattered by the sound of a plane flying overhead. We stepped aside again, this time for some buffaloes. Poonam disliked roosters. They dared to disturb her beauty sleep. It took some convincing to make her pose for this picture. Further ahead, we spotted a woodpecker. This blue flycatcher flew away as Seema was trying to get a good close-up. We took a break for drinks and then got back on the trail. As we walked into the rainforest, the only sounds were the chirping of birds and the water flowing in a stream. A moment ago, Poonam had been too tired for photos. Here, she decided to put an extra effort and climb down uneven rocks to get a perfect shot. All of us tagged along. We walked on and found another beautiful spot just a short distance ahead. Time to step off the path again. This little dog observed us curiously as we wandered about. By now, we were in such a good mood that even the steep portions of the trail left us unfazed. We were in a magical forest, and the ups and downs in the path failed to dampen our high spirits. Some more steps, and it was time for a lunch break. Seema, our human thermometer, instructed everyone to add a warm layer. Post lunch, we lost track of time. There were rhododendrons, a gentle breeze, and a lovely nature trail. We dawdled, sang, had fun. Poonam, for some reason, marched on ahead, and our porters Rudra and Harika escorted her. Tulasi, our guide, stayed with the rest of us. He tried gently warning us that we should hurry as it might rain, but gave up after a while and slowed his pace to match ours. I tried to record the sound of the birds. Meanwhile, Seema and Ritu walked up, blissfully unaware that their singing was being recorded. Given the number of Hindi songs related to journeys and nature, we had plenty to choose from, and the singing continued for quite a while. As we walked, we were gradually gaining altitude. The higher we went, the more white flowers we saw. By the time we reached the entrance gate to Ghorepani, it had begun to drizzle. It was slightly disheartening when Tulasi told us our lodge was still a 20-minute climb away. We managed to reach our lodge just as it started raining. As we settled in for the night, hailstones began falling. Hoping for another clear morning, we fell asleep.